Welcome to Frost and Sullivan's Growth Podcast. In each episode, we take a deeper look at transformative shifts shaping global ecosystems, from industry megatrends and technology innovation to evolving customer expectations. Today, we're exploring digital signage platforms, unpacking where the next wave of opportunity is unfolding and what it means for future-ready businesses. When you hear the words digital signage, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Maybe a retail display, a menu board, an airport screen, or employee announcements in a corporate office. For years, that's exactly how organizations viewed digital signage, as a communication tool. But what if those screens could become intelligent business assets? What if they could respond to real-time business conditions, personalize customer experiences, automate operations, and even generate entirely new revenue streams? Today, digital signage platforms are evolving into something much bigger: intelligent business infrastructure. To help us unpack what's driving this transformation, I'm joined by one of Frost and Sullivan's growth experts. Welcome to the podcast. Let's start with the big picture. Many organizations still think of digital signage as simply displaying content on screens, but the latest Frost radar suggests the industry is entering a completely different phase. So what's changing? And why should business leaders start looking at digital signage differently?
That's exactly what's happening. The role of digital signage has fundamentally expanded. Organizations are no longer investing in these platforms simply to publish content. They're expecting them to integrate with enterprise applications, customer journeys, operational systems, and live business data. In other words, digital signage is becoming part of how organizations operate, not just how they communicate. That's a significant shift because the value now comes from enabling smarter decisions, better customer engagement, and greater operational efficiency.
So digital signage is becoming embedded within enterprise operations. What are the biggest forces accelerating that transformation? And why are we seeing this shift happen now?
There are four major forces reshaping the market. The first is AI-powered content operations. Artificial intelligence is reducing the manual effort involved in content creation, localization, scheduling, monitoring, and optimization, making it much easier to manage large screen networks. Second is enterprise integration. Organizations increasingly expect signage platforms to connect with APIs, collaboration tools, IoT infrastructure, point-of-sale systems, and enterprise software so every screen reflects real-time business activity. Third is the rapid growth of retail media and digital out-of-home advertising. Screen networks are evolving beyond communication into valuable revenue-generating assets. And finally, cloud-native deployment. Support for browser-based delivery, smart TVs, kiosks, and system-on-chip displays is making deployments faster, more scalable, and easier to manage. Together, these trends are redefining what enterprises expect from digital signage platforms.
That leads me to the next discussion. Every technology transformation creates new opportunities. For organizations investing in digital signage, or for providers looking to differentiate, where do you see the biggest opportunities emerging over the next few years?
Three areas stand out. First, industry-specific solutions. Organizations increasingly want platforms tailored for sectors such as retail, healthcare, manufacturing, hospitality, and education, rather than one-size-fits-all offerings. Second, retail media and digital out-of-home monetization. Many organizations are beginning to view digital signage as a revenue-generating platform instead of simply an operational expense. And third, intelligent, flexible deployment. Cloud-native, hardware-agnostic platforms make it easier to scale deployments across thousands of endpoints while reducing operational complexity. These opportunities aren't simply about better technology. They're about creating measurable business value.
As the market becomes more competitive, technology alone isn't enough. From your perspective, what separates the leading digital signage platform providers from the rest of the market?
The strongest providers are focusing on three capabilities. First, they're embedding AI throughout the platform to automate workflows and simplify content management. Second, they're building open, interoperable platforms that integrate seamlessly with enterprise applications, analytics tools, collaboration platforms, and diverse hardware environments. And finally, they're measuring success through business outcomes. Instead of asking, was the content displayed, they're asking, did it improve customer engagement? Did it increase operational efficiency? Did it contribute to measurable business outcomes? That's becoming the new benchmark for competitive differentiation.
Before we wrap up, if you had one piece of advice for executives planning their digital signage strategy over the next 3 to 5 years, what would it be?
Digital signage should no longer be viewed as a standalone communications platform. It's becoming part of an organization's intelligent business infrastructure. Organizations that invest in AI, enterprise interoperability, cloud native deployment, and measurable business outcomes today will be better positioned to improve customer experiences, increase operational agility, and unlock new commercial opportunities. The conversation is no longer about managing screens, it's about enabling smarter enterprises.
A fascinating discussion, and one that highlights just how quickly digital signage is evolving. Thanks for joining us on Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email transformation.growth@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more to help you stay clear-headed and growth-ready.